it wasn't coming up. It was coming like this way instead of like that way. So I had to figure out what was going on with it. Give me a second. I have to get in here. Here we go. Okay. Sabrina's here and Kyla is here. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope y'all had a great day. Tell me, how was your day? What'd you do? Merry Christmas. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Miss Janet. Merry Christmas, sweetheart. I was thinking about you all day. How was everyone's day? What gifts did you get? Thank you for hitting the like button. Hi, Martine. How are you? It's Christmas. Hi, Carol. Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't have a drink. I have nothing alcoholic. Crazy day of, making turkey and... Well, I left my freaking eyebrow pencil in the bathroom. Yes, I did. Hi, Jamie. Merry Christmas, love. What did I just drop there on the floor then? God only knows. Oh, what a going on today. Merry Christmas, Janet says. You had a nice day. You had 2 fast visit, mask and distance, but lots of love and a few gifts. That's good, Janet. Hi, Seal Ben. How are you? I probably destroy your name every time I say it, love. Martine, you have no drink at the moment. You're doing your nails. I meant to do that last night, but I went to bed instead. I tell you, usually every year on Christmas, I can't sleep because I'm so excited for the kids. Christmas morning. And this year, I think because they just wanted like gift cards and money, we got them a few gifts. Like they had their stocking to unwrap and a few gifts under the tree. But like our tree wasn't, filled like it usually is, right? Because they were like, just give us some gift cards and money so they can go get what they want because they're at that age now that what we want, they don't want kind of thing. So we were like, okay, well, instead of us wasting money and, no stores were open, stuff like that. So we're like, okay, that's what we'll do. So yeah, like I slept all last night, first Christmas, I think, Eve ever. I actually went to bed and went to sleep because usually I'm so excited for them. And I think we had to wake them up this morning. It wasn't the same, but they had a good Christmas. Michelle is here. Hi, Michelle. Oh, my crab legs were divine. Oh, my God. They were so good. We left, I think it was about 5 o'clock yesterday. And on the way down, I called and ordered them because I don't like to order them. I won't order them for delivery because Uber Eats, the price is ridiculous on Uber Eats. They're like $43. But if you order them from the restaurant, they're $36 a pound. So we ordered them on the way, and then when we got there, we had to wait about 20 minutes and came home. And I tell you, I woofed those down. Oh, my goodness. Everybody in the house was just happy eating. Hi, Cosmic Slice. Hi, Jaja. So crab legs, yeah, that was a Christmas gift from Ian to me. My niece and nephew gave me a Sephora gift card for $100. Woohoo! I was happy with that. $100 at Sephora, which I'm not going to spend until the new year because I want to build up my bank then for Rouge, right? And there's not much really on Sephora that I really want to try other than I really want to try the new Gucci foundation, but it doesn't come out until the new year. But trying to pick out your actual shade, the way they have everything named, it's so hard. I can't figure it out. And you can't get a sample anywhere, so that's a bummer, right? So I don't know. I might have to wait on that one. I don't know if I for sure want to buy it, because returning things now are a pain in the butt. And I'm afraid the way Sephora is with returning items, they're so strict on everything now. So I don't know. I might not get it. But I got that for Christmas. Kyla's going to have some mimosa. Woohoo. Cosmic, you just finished your whole day of cooking. The dishwasher is on and you're done for the night. My kitchen is still in a huge mess. There was football today. So two of my husband's best friends, they live alone. So wear their bubble, right? Um, so we're all in the same bubble, wear their bubble. They live alone. So they came for Christmas dinner. Ian's parents were going to, but they didn't because of the laws and stuff. And they're older, so they just don't want to take any kind of chances. So I made the turkey. All of my dishes are still out in my sink, which I'm assuming myself and my nephew will probably clean that up later on. And it was football today, so and it's my nephew's favorite team playing against one of my husband's best friend, his favorite team, so there was a lot of, yelling here. But they had fun. It was a good day. Um, your boys got you a Pandora charm and the stain air wrap. I don't know what a stain air wrap is. I have no idea what that would be, a stain air wrap. What else? I also got a pair of UGG slippers from my mom, but they're not here yet. I don't expect them till sometime in January. And I got a Dyson air wrap. Is that like that curling iron hair dryer thing that Tati always would show on her channel? And I got a Makeup Revolution advent calendar, which I'm going to unbox tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now, Carol. Tati always used it on her channel. Cosmic, you got a 10-hour shift tomorrow, so the pots will be waiting until Sunday. Right? Why not? I know. Put them in soak and do your thing. So I woke up today. I don't know if I noticed it when I woke up, but I have. Can you guys see? Look. You see my eye right there? I don't know what it is. There's a white bump in my eyeball. It's on my eyeball. I don't know what that is. Is it a sty? So, yeah, woke up with that today. And I don't know what it is. So I sent my boss a picture going, what is this? I don't think it's pink eye. But I didn't know you can get styes on your eyeball. I thought styes came on your lids and stuff. I didn't know a sty would be like literally on your eyeball. It looks like my little whiteheads that I get on my cheeks. Jaja, you got up late this morning. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, we did too. You got up late. You're at your son's place. Your son had a good Christmas. That's all that matters. That's true. All that matters is what the kids get. That's true. Man, I tell you, I can name off 1,000 things I put on my Christmas list, but you don't get none of them. It's all about the kids. It's not pink eye if your eye is not crusty. So my eye is not crusty. It's not painful or irritating. Like, yet. And I want to say yet because when I washed my makeup off earlier, it was like a little bit irritating, but it's not crusty or anything. So, I don't know. Everyone's saying it's a sty, but I always thought styes actually came on your lids and not inside your eyeball. Right? And I've never had one before, so I'm kind of freaking out. What is it? I think that's enough foundation, even though I got a little bit left. You're tired after doing dinner and clean up? Yeah, do you guys find when you make a big meal, like, the big turkey dinner or like a big roast dinner or whatever, you can't eat it? Like, I put it on my plate and I think I had like 5 bites and then I was like, okay, I can't eat no more. I do that all the time when I make a big dinner. I just can't eat it, when it's ready. I'm like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to eat it. I'm done. I want to out of the kitchen. I don't want to see food. I'm just done. But it was a good dinner. I was mad. I couldn't get any fatback pork. And if you're from Newfoundland, you know what fatback pork is. But I couldn't find any. I mean, I could have went to a Newfoundland store, but that's, 20 minutes out of the way. But I did have my Newfoundland spice, my savory for my stuffing, which was delicious. You can definitely eat it, Cosmic. I can't. I stay away from it. Show me again. Is it on the eyelid waterline? It's on the actual eyeball. It's on my actual eyeball. It's right next to my blue. It's in the white part, like right here. So there's, you know, you got your eyeball, right? Your pupil. It's a little white bump right next to it, like on my actual eyeball. You checked the potential exposure for COVID today, found out you were at one of the locations, and then you had to isolate. Oh, wow. Until you get the results from the test, you're at the grocery store. Yeah, I have to get that app on my phone. Apparently there's an app that tells you if there, you know, people were exposed in places like that, and I don't have it on my phone. I really should get it on my phone. Oh, Sandra, you have to go clean up? Okay, love. Carol said you want to stop in and say hi. You're going to go clean up. Take care. Good night, Carol. Have a great evening, love. Hi, Tanya. You can purchase shade correcting drops for foundation from Physicians Formula on Shoppers Drug Mart for $10.99. Yeah, that's true. I know you can. Has anyone looked at the Gucci foundation? Because I know it's like there on Sephora. It's just not up for sale yet. And the way they have like the shades arranged, it just don't make sense to me. At all. So what did you guys all make for dinner? My nephew and I were having a conversation about this today. And I said, I think in different countries for Christmas, people have different things. Like, I don't know. I know for me, and maybe it's a Newfoundland thing. I don't know. But we always, turkey is usually what people have, right? Now, this is the first year I've had turkey for my Christmas dinner. And, oh my goodness, I'd say probably 6 years. Because usually it's just my nephew and my husband and the kids. And I prefer a roast, right? Or we do a ham. And then, you know, where I come from, it's like turkey for Christmas, turkey for Thanksgiving, turkey for Easter, you know. But we were talking today about what different countries have for dinner for Christmas Day. And I was wondering about it, wondering, okay, well, you know, I have people from all parts of the world. So what do you guys have for your Christmas dinner? What's your tradition? Martine, you did turkey and mashed potatoes. Sandra, you had turkey dressing, cranberries, veggies, and gravy. Cosmic, you had turkey, shallot gravy, mashed potatoes, cauliflower, salad cream, stuffing, and cream corn. I had cream corn too, and mashed potatoes. And we had vegetables in butter and brown sugar, and the stuffing, of course. Dr. Mango, you had oatmeal and peanut butter. That's, you know what, you probably are the luckiest person this Christmas because you don't have that big cleanup, right? So you're well ahead of the rest of us. Okay, so most people have turkey then. Interesting. Because I was saying, I didn't think like in the States a lot of people had turkey because I know they did it on Thanksgiving. I thought in the States a lot of people did turkey for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas it was ham. Hi, Brianna. How are you? Happy holidays, love. Hi, Jen Button. Ooh, you had prime rib. I am there for that. Last year you did a ham, Sandra said. Michelle had turkey, mashed potato, gravy, Brussels sprouts. Would you believe I've never had Brussels sprouts ever in my life? Never had them. I know, right? I live in a messed up world that I've never had Brussels sprouts. You know when you go to the grocery store and you see all these different fruits and veggies and stuff? I always wonder, what are they and how do you make it? You know, what does it taste like? And what do you have for New Year's? Ham is generally what you do for New Year's Day, yeah. So since we had turkey, I'll do a ham. Well, no, I think we have a roast in the fridge, so I think I'll do a roast for New Year's Eve. Because I had ham for Thanksgiving. Hold on. Putting on my lip. Okay. You've never had them either, Jaja? Brianna is going wild. She's doing taco bowls tonight. Last night you had turkey. That's awesome. I think it's always good to do something different. Seriously, if we didn't have a couple of Ian's friends coming over for dinner, my nephew and I would have rather have a roast, but Ian loves his turkey, and because I usually say no to the turkey, we had to have it this year for dinner. I suppose I gotta give him to him every now and then, because I usually don't. For all the holidays, I'm usually like, no, we're not having turkey. We're not having turkey, and he loves turkey. Because I'm like, I can't make it like Mom do. I need that fat back pork. Oh, there's Ian. Hi, baby. Yes, I love to read. I just don't have a lot of time, but I was a big reader. Ian said, Lisa made us the best turkey dinner for Christmas. We thank you and love you. Oh, thank you, baby. Sandra, you're likely going to do a ham on New Year's. Do I have dry eyes? It's probably deposit. You need to get it checked. Not really. I used, and I'm wondering if it's this, because I used a mascara that I had bought from a Facebook page, and I usually don't have any issues with anything I buy from the Facebook page, right? I mean, I have gotten some mascaras that came that I knew were used, and I would throw it right away, and I don't know. I don't know if it was this mascara, because it's the only thing that I've used on my eyes that hasn't been mine in the last couple of days. You're going to do a post-rourke, Cosmic. You're having a post-rourke for your New Year's dinner. Because you were home for dinner. Yes, because you were home for dinner, so we had turkey. Because usually, if we go to Ian's parents' house on Boxing Day, like the whole family gets together, and that's where the turkey usually is. But this year we made turkey because my hubby loves it. So I think Ian bought a roast, I believe. So I think that's what we're gonna have for New Year's. I think there's a roast in the fridge. You don't make anything fancy for New Year's? It wouldn't cause anything on that. Okay. Well, I'm going to give it a couple days, but don't go away. Oh, you did? Okay, baby. Oh, yummy. We're going to have a roast for New Year's dinner. I love the Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding and gravy is my favorite part of a roast. And the fat. I like the fat. When you get a fatty roast or like fat on a steak, I want that part. I know a lot of people don't like that part, but that's the part that I like. When you go to a buffet and they have like the big roast there, and I walk up and I tell the guy, give me the fattiest piece you got, and he looks at me like I'm really strange, because most people are like, yeah, most people don't ask for that. Anybody else like the fat on a steak or a roast? New Year's Eve is generally finger food. Oh, my niece brought over a meat and cheese plate. Oh my goodness, it was so freaking good. So I think that's going to be an idea maybe for New Year's. You cut the fat off, Michelle? Girl, I love that. Oh my God. Back home, we call it the grizzle. Oh, there's certain parts that's really good, certain fatty parts that's really good, and then there's certain fatty parts that's not, right? And if you like it, you know what you're looking for, but oh, that's the best part. Seriously, love it. Me and my nephew, we all fight over it, and my daughter, Savannah, like everybody in the house fights over the fatty goodness. We're here really trying to watch our diet, right? New Year's Eve celebrations are going to be different this year. That is for sure, Jaja. Ian is actually home this year. Usually the last few New Year's, he's either been at work or he's had to work the next day. And this year he's home. But what are you going to do? Try to stay up until 12 o'clock, right? Yeah, I'll get it checked. Yes, Ipsy. What is going on with Ipsy? Mine left the States on the 18th. My Boxy pop-up, anybody else's Boxy pop-up, it's when you go put your tracking in, or you're going through the tracking in your email, it says Intelcom on the boxy pop-up, and then it's telling me that it's waiting to be processed since the 10th of December. So I'm like, okay, is this company Intelcom delivering it like they did with my boxes or with my last pop-up? Because there's two of them. There's a pop-up for my niece that was Christmas gifts for her and her roommate. And then there's Veronica's, and that's going to Veronica's house. Same company, but waiting to be processed. And I'm like, oh my God, one box has been there since the 10th. And I called the company, and the company said they didn't even have it. So it's still in customs somewhere. Martine, you have no idea what to cook on New Year's? Appetizers are always really good too on New Year's. Somebody said that. That was a good idea. Martine, and you got Ipsy early. Oh, good for you. Jaja, you usually watch the ball drop in New York on TV. You don't know how that's going to be this year. I think they're still doing it. I think a lot of things are going to be online, but I think they are still doing it. Patricia, you got your pop-up. Sandra's still waiting for Ipsy. Janet got a pop-up yesterday. Baby Cakes, if you're still watching, can you bring me in a drink? Hi, Ashley. Janet, and your Ipsy too. So you're still waiting for your Ipsy and your Boxy. And Michelle, your Boxy Charm says it will arrive December 30th. Okay, and this was your first box, your first Boxy Charm box, Michelle? Cosmic, her Ipsy didn't leave the States until the 23rd. Oh, Jaja, you work on New Year's Eve? Yeah. And Brianna. So a lot of people, same thing, right? And it's like the company can't do anything. None of the companies can do anything. It's at customs, and that's where it's at, right? Once it's done being processed in customs, it shouldn't take too long before we get it. But the backlog of stuff in customs is insane. Appetizers from President's Choice are usually yummy. Yes. What did everyone pick for January Ipsy? Remind me of what the options were. I can't remember. Were they good? God, I can't remember what I chose for January Ipsy. Oh, and then on my other email, they sent me an email asking me to resubscribe. And if I resubscribed, I would get a $36 palette, eyeshadow palette. And on Reddit, apparently, it's a palette from Violet Voss. And it's one that was especially made for Ipsy, I think. It's like called the Pinky something. It looks really cute, this palette. So I'm debating going, should I subscribe to that bag for that palette? Maybe not. I don't know. Well, $20, so you get 5 items, and then plus I'll get that palette, right? Did anybody else get that? Or did you actually see what I'm talking about on Reddit? Patricia got 2 Ipsy bags and decided to skip a month. You were so disappointed. Brianna, you picked a brush. I think I might have picked a brush as well, Brianna, I think. Oh, no, I didn't. I think there was a concealer there. I think there was either a concealer or a foundation. I picked one of those, I think. Yes, the Air Hug Concealer, Martine, that's what I got. Michelle, your first time ordering BoxyCharm. Oh, I hope you get something good. And you're getting the December box, right? I hope it's good, love. Sandra, you switched to every other month for Ipsy. Okay. Janet, you paused your Ipsy for January. You got so much new makeup. You don't need any more. I know. I'm starting the first week of January, the first Sunday. I'm doing a Shop My Stash every Sunday, and I'm picking out one foundation to wear all week, one blush. I'm not even giving myself a choice because I need to use it. You know what I mean? Like, I have so many blushes, bronzers, lipsticks, and highlights, and I'm picking one of everything that I'm going to use all that week, unless I'm doing a review, unless I get something new and I review it. But that's what I'm starting in January, and I'm going to probably do it for like 2 months and then put it all back in and then pick it back out again. So every week I'm using the same thing, because We have so much stuff. Oh my God. Like if I can pull out my drawer and show you the amount of stuff that I have, like, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm just going to show you, like, this is, whoops, I just dropped something. This is just a handful of stuff that's in my drawer that I forget that I have, you know? And then I have my little twirly around thingy that's got blush and bronzers and highlight. And then all my foundations, you know, and I got blush, bronzer, highlight over here, and lipsticks, and it's insane. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to be doing Shop in My Stash starting January. So maybe we can all do it together. Like get a little notebook and, you know, week 1 or whatever, write the date on the Sunday. This is what you picked. So the next week, or, you know, when you're into week number 5, you know you're not going to touch any of these items because you already used it. So I'm trying. I really want to do this for the year because I want to hit pan. I want to use my products. You know, we get so much. And some of these things I've had for like 2-3 years, you know. So that's what I'm planning on doing January on a Sunday. That'll be a Sunday video. Let me see. You paused your Ipsy for January, Janet said. Can I find out what it is? You're curious. What, Patricia? Cosmic said they were okay. You picked the kinship enzyme scrub. Oh, yes. Okay. Patricia said you got the email as soon as you skipped it. Well, I went on Reddit about that Ipsy. If you sign up, you get a free eyeshadow palette. On Reddit, somebody had posted a picture and said that this is what the eyeshadow palette was. And it's a Violet Voss eyeshadow palette. It's not any one that we can buy. And it was called Pinky something. I can't remember, but it looked really nice. So I'm debating. Ipsy add-on, you got a palette, and is it ever nice? Oh, wow, Janet. Which one was it? Hi, Anna. Yes, I am on Christmas. Thank you, love. It is a good idea, right? Because we have so much stuff, you know? So I got my little notebook that I got in my brown paper packages. It's a journal, but I'm going to use it as my little Shop My Stash. And the first Sunday in January, which I don't know when that is. What is it going to be, like January the 2nd or something, maybe? That's going to be my video on Sundays. I'm going to shop it, and I'm only picking out one. I'm not doing two blushes or 2 bronzers. I'm doing one, and I'm wearing that whole week. And then come the next Sunday, I'll put that in a drawer and do it all over because we have so much stuff. Oh my goodness, so much stuff is insane. And I'm going to pick out one eyeshadow palette that I'm going to wear the whole week. I just don't know how I'm going to pick it out. I think I might just put it all in like a bag or something and just whatever I grab, you know? And I think that's what I'm going to do because I'll be going, oh, well, I want to use this one because this is really good. So I think I'm going to put all my blush in a bag and all my bronzers in something and, you know, and pull it out that way, blind, right? Is there a group on Facebook where people sell new makeup and stuff? You have so many highlighters and brushes. Yes, there is. I usually buy and sell on a Facebook page called Kiss and Makeup Canada. I don't know if somebody can put the link down below, but that's the one that I usually buy and sell on. But there's a whole bunch of them for here in Canada. Hi, Susan. Merry Christmas. Hi, Michaela. How are you, love? If anyone here, if it's your first time in my live, can you just write 2 or 3 sentences about yourself so I can introduce you to the girls? The complex culture, you thought it'd be tiny, it's full size. Yes, Janet, I have that coming. Oh my God, and you love it? And apparently, there's another complex culture eyeshadow palette that I thought the one that Ipsy had on for add-ons in December was that one, but it's not. And there's another one that's like all beautiful nudes and browns and stuff. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get that. I'm hoping they come out with that as an add-on too. And I also bought the blusher and the bronzer as well that they had there from Complex Culture. You're welcome, Patricia. You're welcome, Michaela. Yes, totally our colors, right? Did you see the new one? Complex Culture stuff is really good quality. It is. Oh my God, their brushes are amazing. I haven't tried any makeup products from them, and I have been dying to. But they don't sell to Canada, you know, of course, because it's Ipsy. Oh my God, who else is so frustrated with freaking Ipsy, man? That new Ipsy box, the X box, can't get it. I mean, how frustrating is that? I'm so bummed about it. Like, and it looks like it's going to be a really good box, you know? I'm putting on my Madison Miller blush from Ofra. This is a really good blush, too, that I forget I have. See, I'm doing a Shop My Stash the whole year. And it's going to be interesting to look back and see, okay, how much was in a blush, and then a year later, you know, how much was left kind of thing. Probably lots because I have a lot of stuff. You got the blush in Pink Slip and you really like it? Yes. I'm getting the bronzer and the blush in Pink Slip. It's two of it together. Anyone planning to get the Lucky Bag tomorrow? I'm debating on it, Martine. I've unboxed the Lucky Bag the last 2 years, and it's legit going to cost us about between $150 and $155. And the value of the bag is 196 Canadian dollars. So it's going to cost us about 150 Canadian, and the value is only going to be about 196. But I mean, the value can also go over too, right? The minimum would be 196. So I'm debating on it, but I'll most likely I think I'll end up getting it because I'll kick myself in the butt if I don't, because you never know, and then I'll be mad when I get it if it's a crappy bag, but I'll still probably get it next year, you know. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get it. Is it the group with the 1.5K or the 5.6? I think it's 5.6. It's Kiss and Makeup Canada. Sandra, you got 2 Complex Culture add-ons? Yes, me too. Is it worth it? See, and that's the thing, Michelle, about the Lucky Bag. You just don't, you know, like, I can get a bag and you can get a bag and it can be completely different. It's not all the same, you know? Um, the extra large bag, I think it's worth the money, but we can't get that here in Canada, which is a bummer because, I mean, sometimes they have, like, the Natasha Denona Biba palette in it or the Metropolis palette in it. So I was thinking today, like, what's going to be in it? Will they put Wayne Goss's makeup in it? You know what I mean? Usually you get like a Wayne Goss or a Sonia G brush. You'll get either a Natasha Denona palette, maybe something from Dominic Cosmetics, which I don't want. I want either give me Natasha Denona, Wayne Goss, or Charlotte Tilbury, you know? You just never know what's coming in the bag, and there are no spoilers, and it's going to sell out so fast, so you got to decide, you know, like today if you're going to get it, because if you decide later on they're sold out and you can't get it, right? So it's always a gamble, and here in Canada it's a big gamble because it's a lot of money, but I still think I'm going to end up getting it. So I'm hoping it's a good bag. Like last year I got the Natasha Denona Camel palette. I think I got a Sonia G brush. And I know I got like a big pack of Jeffree Star lipsticks, which thank God Jeffree Star stuff is not going to be in the bags this year. If you want Jeffree Star stuff, you would buy the actual Jeffree Star bag. And if I liked his stuff, you know, I'd be okay with it, right? But I don't really like bright colors, so I don't want to see any of that in my bag. But they changed it up this year. If you want the Jeffree Star bag, you have to buy the Jeffree Star bag. You know, none of his stuff is going to be in the regular bags this year, only in his bag. If you didn't know that. Oh, Jen B, you're working at the hospital until 11:30. Oh, sweetheart. I'm sending you a big hug, love. Hey, but overtime, right? Yay. Cosby said, you think you have a blush in just about every single shade known to men right now, right? I seen a nice blush. Oh my, I'm just continuously putting blush on my cheeks here because I can't see it. Um, oh my God, where was it? There was this beautiful blush color. Where was that? It was almost like a burgundy kind of a blush. I can't remember where I seen it, but it was gorgeous. So you're spending with us. Woohoo. How was your Christmas, Jen B? Sandra sent you a link through Messenger, Patricia, for the Kiss and Makeup page. Cosmic, you can't afford to shell out that kind of money for the lucky bags. I know, and honestly, if I didn't have a channel, I wouldn't. Because, I mean, look, when you get one subscription box a month, I mean, that's a lot of makeup, If you never had makeup before and you go and buy BoxyCharm or Topbox and you have it for 6 months, you have a lot of makeup, right? So if I didn't have a channel, I wouldn't. You have a beautiful dark berry Fenty blush. Yeah, it wasn't, I know it wasn't the Fenty one. It was where did I see that? It was a beautiful blush. I don't know if it was new coming out. I don't think it was from I don't think it was from a well-known brand. Oh my God, where was that? Like I'm pictured in my mind right now and I can't remember the brand and it was beautiful. It was nice, Jen B. Celebrate Christmas this morning and you're doing family tomorrow night. Anywhere have crab legs on sale. You're ordering tomorrow. I don't know. I usually get them from Captain's Boil, already made and already in the sauce. God, where would you get crab legs other than maybe Metro? Loblaws, Superstore maybe? I know No Frills has them every now and then, but you got to be there to get them when they have them. You're going to love the Lucky Bag experience. You're going to live the Lucky Bag experience through me, right? Hope you get good stuff. Me too, Michelle. Me too. I remember that my first year, I was not happy with the first bag I got. The second year was a little bit better. But the first year, and especially when you start, because here in Canada, we get it later. You know what I mean? I mean, they're all sent out at the same time. No, not really. Because I remember getting my tracking a week after I started seeing unboxings for people in the States. And, some of them had really nice bags, right? And then you're like, oh my God. And then you would see an unboxing of a bag. I mean, I think every bag is nice depending on who you are. You know what I mean? They're probably all great bags. It was just what you prefer, what you like, I just hope this year they do it a little bit better. I mean, and I was thinking, Natasha Denona had the Glam palette out. She also had the Bronze palette came out. There was the Love palette, so why can't they put that in the regular bag? You know what I mean? And Wayne Goss got some blushes out and some lipsticks. How about some of those, Hourglass really didn't come out with anything new. They always come out with those little bronzer highlight blush things, which I don't know. I've never had one and I'd never spend the money on it. Does anyone else have that? The Hourglass bronzer blush little compartment thingy? You have to get some alcohol to disinfect some eyeshadow palettes. You need to rehome a few. Yeah. I'm really, really trying this year, 2021. I'm only going to buy makeup that I know I want to wear. Because I think I've spent a lot of money on makeup that I'd buy it, I'd try it, and then I'd sell it. And I'm selling it for less than half the price. Way less than half the price, so I'm wasting a lot of money. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do this year. If I'm going to be buying stuff, and when you have subscription boxes, we really don't need to be buying any makeup, really, when you get subscription boxes. You have some that come in boxes and they just don't work for you. Yes. And that's the thing too, like when you get makeup in a subscription box, like those eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that from BoxyCharm, so many people are selling theirs as well. So like, you're lucky if you get $10 for it. You know what I mean? Um, the last sell I had, I lost like crazy money. I was selling palettes that I spent $100 on with taxes, and I think I got like $20 for it. So I'm like, I'm not doing that again. Jen B said, it's so true. We have so many things we don't use. Exactly. Time to use it. You started using your samples. Good stuff. Most of the boxy palettes you can't use. Exactly. Most of the palettes that come in that box, they're just not for me. Or I tried them and I'm like, okay, I have better formulas. Because a lot of those palettes that come in BoxyCharm, a lot of them are, made in China and not really good quality. Cosmic, you're happier with the palettes that come in Tribe than the things that come in other boxes. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that, Cosmic Slice. But we do have so much. And I love it. Like, if I get a box and there's a blush and a bronzer and a highlight, and I love getting an eyeshadow palette, but when it comes to BoxyCharm, the eyeshadow palettes are not exciting for me, other than that one, the Natasha Denona, which I guess I'll put on today. This one, I think, was probably the best, in my opinion, probably the best eyeshadow palette that came out of BoxyCharm in a very, very long time. In my opinion, I think. What am I wearing here today? Oh, we're going to wear Ofra. Sea Shimmer. Okay. A little bit of Ofra in our life. You got a Calente palette that would only work for you at Halloween? Yes, right? You need to get rid of it, Jen B. Janet said you got lots of those. Yeah. It's way too bright. Yep. A lot of those palettes. And then even if, you get a palette from some of these boxes and they're from a good brand, a brand that you know and you trust, you get it, and it's not even from their freaking lab. So it's not the same quality. That's what bums me out about some of these places. Like when Ipsy did that with Colored Rain, I was so mad and that was an add-on, and I couldn't wait to try a Colored Rain palette, and there it was as an Ipsy add-on, and I jumped on it, and it's not even from the Colored Rain lab. It's made in China for Ipsy. They just got to use the Colored Rain name. I think that's like, what do you call that when a company is duping their customers? False advertising kind of thing. It's going straight from the box to whoever wants it, Chen B said. Janet said they're a lot too bright at 60, something like that. You just can't pull off. Hi, Miss Brianna. November was her first BoxyCharm, and you got an extra free palette for signing up. You ended up selling both palettes as you would never wear them. The skincare you received was good, though. Yeah, BoxyCharm, I don't know. They've changed for me. Well, see, I don't even know if I can say they changed for me, because when I first started getting BoxyCharm, I didn't know anything about makeup. So the makeup that I was getting in the boxes, I thought was good, right? Now I look back on it and I see those boxes that I got 3 years ago, and I'm thinking, no, they didn't really change. They were doing the same thing back then. I just didn't know any better, you know? But, the skincare is good, right? Jen B said you'd be happy with a trade or something at least. We lose so much money. And that's the thing, because there's so many people who get these boxes that when you go to try to sell it and make anything from it, you really can't. You have to sell it for $10 or less, because if you look on the pages, especially the Facebook pages, there's 100 other people selling the same thing. You know what I mean? I've seen some people selling stuff too that I'm like, you really gonna try to sell me A $15 eyeshadow palette for $35? Really? You know, I see some of that too, and I'm like, girl, you wonder why no one's buying anything on your auction? Right? I know, you all see it, right, on some of these pages. But Sandra said, you put a halt to many of sub boxes for a while. You have too much stuff. You're sad, though. You know what, Sandra? Instead of getting makeup boxes, if you want to get something in the mail, because like you said, you have a lot of makeup, try a different box. Try like, I don't know, a food box, a junk food box, or a candle box, you know, I don't know, one of those mystery game boxes or something like that. Copyright, counterfeit, yes. Cosmic said you have that colored rain palette. It's not bad. It's better than a lot you've gotten. Yes, that is true. It's not a bad palette. It's just disheartening knowing that it didn't come from their actual lab. So to me, that's not colored rain, you know? Because people go crazy over colored rain and it's not their lab. Cosmic said you didn't think you'd ever go back to BoxyCharm. Hi, Miss Andrea. Jen B said the low ballers yet for their stuff they want, or the low ballers. Yeah. Hi, Haydar. How are you? I know, I'm worried. I don't know if I should put on eyeshadow or not. I'm a little bit worried about my eye because I don't know what the heck that is. I'm thinking I'm not going to. Because I don't want to have to put mascara on my eye and rub it. This way I can just take whatever off my face and not worry about my eyes. Crackers. This is going to be a long week. You notice it's red? I literally, I didn't notice it until 3 o'clock today. That there's something up with my eyeball. And I legit, honest to God, this is the only thing that I've worn different in the last couple of days that I just got off a Facebook page. And I don't know what the hell it is, man. Because I always thought styes, if you had a stye, it would be on your lids, right? This is inside my actual eyeball. And it's like it's a pimple. It's like a whitehead inside my actual freaking eyeball. And I can feel it like getting a little bit irritated now. Almost like my eye is cold. That's what it feels like. Kaza said, you're sticking with Ipsy and try for makeup. You think you might get Globin next? Oh, what is Globin? Martine asked. It's a subscription box. They actually reached out to me, so they're sending me a box. And what it is people in some of the third world countries around the world, they make stuff like you can have a nice glass pitcher with a couple other items, you know, or like a kettle, like different things that people make around the world. And so it's like global, right? 3 or 4 items. It's a subscription box. And you get to pick. I think they usually come out with like 6 different boxes and you get to pick which box you want. So they actually got in touch with me and they asked me to pick between the 6 boxes and I did. And then they got back to me last week saying, this girl, oh my God, I'm so sorry. When I gave them your order of what you wanted, everything is sold out. So now they're going to wait until they have the new boxes and then I get to pick what I want. And in my contract, it said that if you sign up through my link, you get 50% off. So I'll know more once I get the box and I read whatever it is and blah, blah, blah to let you know. And then I'll be able to show you what boxes you can choose from and how much it is and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not going to take a chance. It's not itchy. It's not itchy, but I'm starting to feel it kind of... You ever feel like you have a cold in your eye? That's what it feels like. Although, like, my eye is not watering or anything like that, but I can start feeling it getting a little bit irritated. I woke up with it, and there it was, so I don't know what exactly it is. Would you please show us how you tie-dye shirt or jacket around your waist Style by sleeves. No, not today. Cosmic said, Globin is a lifestyle box, all handcrafted items, and you get to choose, yes, your boxes. The boxes have themes like cozy or hydrate or tea time, yes. Hi, Kelly Dawn, how are you? Janet said, you used to get Globin, you found it expensive, and a lot of the stuff is nice, but they don't change the boxes. So once you get the 6, oh, okay. No, 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 it's not pink eye. There's no pus or anything like that. Like, there's nothing coming out of it. There's no pus. There's no crust. There's nothing like that. There's like a little white head next to my pupil, but it's on the white and it's a little bit red and irritated. A warm compress. Yeah, I was going to, I don't know, put a tea bag on there. But I know that's what you do for a sty, right? Yeah, a tea bag. A warm compress or a tea bag. But I don't know what it is because I always thought sties, you'd get it on your lid, or under your lid. This is on my eyeball. You can get a sty on your eyeball? Okay. But how do you get styes? Like, how does one get a sty? That's what I like to know. And that's what I was thinking. I'm like, the only thing that I have used different in the last week is this. That's it. I used it a couple of days ago. And I bought this off a Facebook page. And it was supposed to be brand new in the box, never used. You know what I mean? So this is the only thing that I can think of that would irritate my eye, right? Because everything else I use is my stuff that I've used all the time, Yeah, don't use it. It might be used. And the thing is, like, I got this from a trusted seller, someone that I bought off so many times. And I've bought mascara off so many times. It always came brand new in a box. This one didn't come in a box. So, I don't know. I'm thinking, and it could be that she bought it off somebody else and never used it and thought it was, I just did, I threw it out. She probably could have bought it off somebody else and never used it and thought it was brand new, But that's the only thing that has touched my eyeball that is not mine. Yes, that's true, Jen B. Sometimes trust doesn't mean much. That's right. Styes are infections generally caused by some kind of debris or whatnot. Okay. It is not related to the mascara. One never knows. I figure if it's not gone in like a couple of days, one of my patients is an eye doctor. So I'll, call him and send him a picture. I have his number in my phone. So if it gets any worse, if it doesn't go away in a few days, then I'll just take a picture and send it to him. Yeah, and there could have been debris that got in it. It can even be a cold in my eye. That's what it feels like. It feels like right now, like it's like cold air is being blown into my eye. But that's just me because it's irritated. But I'm like, great, I woke up with this. But it's not terry. Yeah, I have no tears, nothing like that. It's dry. There's no crust, no pus. Yeah, I already did. I took a picture and sent it to my boss. But so I send a picture of my turkey and send it to my boss, and then I send her a picture of my eye, and she comes back talking about my turkey. So I don't think she's seen a picture of my eye, but I'll just send her another one tomorrow as well. A sty can come from used makeup. I don't know. I figure we'll figure it all out with a doctor. Do I have saline or something to flush your eye? I don't know. I used to, but I don't think I have it anymore. Yeah, no makeup. I know, right? Oh no, Andrea, you had a bad fall last night? Oh wow. Your knees are all bruised up? Oh, that's not good. Who woke up to a white Christmas this morning? There's been no snow in Toronto for weeks, and bammo, snow last night and today. White Christmas. Woohoo. Freaking Christmas. Freaking snow. Right? Jen B, yes. Ugh, snow. Janet, you had a white Christmas? I don't know about you, but I couldn't believe it. Like lying in bed last night, I'm saying to Ian, tomorrow is Christmas Day. Like, really? It's Christmas Day tomorrow? It didn't even, I don't know. It's like, I didn't feel the Christmas spirit, you know? I don't even, it's just been a weird Christmas. This morning, after the kids wrapped their gifts, so we went to bed around 1, and then I woke up at 8. Ian was already up and in the shower. Like, this guy is gung-ho about the day, right? So I get up at 8, go make my tea, have my tea, and then the kids are awake. We woke one, the other one was awake. And they're unwrapping their gifts and stuff. And I always FaceTime Mom every Christmas morning so Mom and Dad can watch the kids unwrap their gifts. So when that was over, oh, I started watching Emily Baker. Are you guys watching her? Emily Baker on YouTube, the lawyer. So I started watching her video that she did because Tati's response to the lawsuit or something like that. And we have, God, what are those couches called? L-shaped couch or something. What are those? We have a big couch anyways, right? And one part of our couch, well, actually two of the parts, but one of them, it's like an L, and we can take it away from the couch or put it back into the couch. You know those big freaking couches, sectionals? Yes, that's it, Janet. Oh my God. So we have one part of the sectionals got like a little button, which you can go down and have it all come out like that. And then there's a seat, and then there's another part of the couch where you pull the lever, and then the back goes down and the feet come out. And then we have a little chummy digger in the middle where you can put your cups and stuff in, and the chummy digger comes up and you can put stuff in a little thingy. I'm really, really descriptive. And then we have the other part of the couch that you can take away from the couch that you can press the lever and it goes down like a bed, right? And every time I sit on this freaking part of the couch, I'm sleeping. Like, I'm nodding off. I don't know what is up with that couch, but I'm telling you, the moment I sit on that, and I can sit on the actual arm of the chair, and I'm like this. I don't know what's up with that couch. So this morning, I sit down and start watching Emily Baker's thing. Ian's watching a movie. The kids are in their room doing whatever, eating junk food most likely that they got from their stocking. Out like a light, you know. So I probably sat down at the couch about 9, 11 o'clock. I wake up. Ian's still watching the movie. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. But that was my morning anyway. Where was I going with that? See, lost my brain. Anyway, Brianna said it was warm and raining. Patricia said rain last night. Oh, you had a bad fall too. Oh no. Georgia said no snow, just rain. And Miss Kelly, yes, Miss Kelly, I know you're in Alberta. You got lots of snow, right? Bummer now, you got to get someone to plow your driveway, Janet said. Right, how it didn't feel like Christmas. That's what I was talking about. And it just didn't feel like Christmas. It just didn't feel like Christmas this year. I don't know. Andrea, you guys got tons of snow? Okay, Jen B. Oh, you might have an emergency? Okay, sweetheart. If it was the newest video, then it was Tati's. Yes, Tati's response to KJ's motion to dismiss. Yes. Yes, that is exactly how you write it, Patricia. Oh, wow, Sandra. 15 degrees there today. That is crazy. And you're in Nova Scotia, right? Yes, Emily Baker. So have you guys been paying attention to any of that? I found it really interesting. Really interesting. But, I mean, this, without a crystal ball chick, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that one. She's just, somebody should I think someone should take the internet away from her. You know, I mean, does anyone care? I mean, does she have family members? Like, she just seems like she's keeping on digging herself in a hole. Yes, exactly. I've watched a few of her videos when she came up with the first one. And I don't know, when she came with the first one, I wasn't too crazy about it. I think Andrea and I talked about it. The first video, I can only watch about 10 minutes of it. I got really, I don't know, distracted or bored, or I wanted more facts and not her opinion kind of thing. The first video, that was her first one. I wasn't too gung-ho. And then I watched, she had come out with a whole bunch after that, and I didn't watch them. But then I think I watched another one, and I found that one to be much better. And then the one she did yesterday, was it, or today? Yesterday? I can't remember. Anyway, I found that to be really good. Um, but oh my God, like, this girl is, I don't know, man. This crystal ball person, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And then there was, oh my God. Do you remember last year, Just Anne and Not My Evil Stepmother were kind of in a tiff? And then they found out that things happen. I remember Just Anne's little girl, her daughter, well, she's a teenager. She was really sick. She had something wrong with her heart and stuff like that. And somebody had did this screenshot saying that Just Anne was just scamming everybody trying to get money. I think that's the way it went, right? Don't take my word for it. And I think Just Anne and Not My Evil Stepmother were friends at one point. And a lot of people kind of said it was Alex from the Not My Evil Stepmother, and I think she was accused for it. On a lot of sides, even with Just Anne, she was accused for doing it. And a year goes by, and she got a lot of hate for it, and kept on saying it wasn't her. And then, drama hate goes back and forth. Then. Anyway, in the last month or so, they got together and went through all of their messages and started talking, and then figured out with some investigation, and then he had someone investigate like the IP addresses and stuff like that. The truth was that Alex, the Not My Evil Stepmother, had nothing to do with this thumbnail and saying all these nasty things about Just Anne and her daughter. And it was an owner of a subscription box company that was spreading lies and trying to like tear down, I guess, both of them or Just Anne, and spreading all kinds of lies and stuff. And an actual owner of a subscription box company, which I don't know if that subscription box is still out, and they haven't come out and said what box it was. And I know in the last couple of years, there's been two like famous subscription boxes that went under and are no more. But did anyone hear about that? I mean, that was just awful, like, to right now, I mean, to go after somebody's child, come after me all you want, I'm an adult, but to come after my kid, oh my God. I watched both of their videos and stuff like that, and I just felt so bad for them, because Just Anne went through all of that. She lost her mom, she lost her grandma, she almost lost her daughter twice, all in the same year. And then some idiot is saying that she's trying to scam everybody and stuff like that, which people who watched her for years knew better. I've been watching her since before she had 500 subscribers, you know what I mean? I've chatted with her every now and then kind of thing. And then all the hate that went on Alex as well for a whole year, people calling her, saying everything to her, thinking that she was the one who did it. It was like, these are grown women, and this person who owns this box. What is going on here?
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! No, I'm still on my live.
How come I'm behind you?
My husband's here with his friends.
We came to gawk at you.
You did. You did come to gawk at me. Can you hear them?
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Okay, let's start.
Did you not hear me then? Can you bring me in a drink?
I did not hear you to bring in a drink because apparently I'm way behind.
You are way
I
behind.
don't know how come I'm way
Well,
behind.
you gotta get out of it, close it down, and then go back into it again. Oh no, you're good.
Uh,
Okay, sorry everybody, you can hear everyone saying Merry Christmas.
I'll bring you a drink.
Okay. Oh, that was madness. Okay, I have to go back. Sorry, my husband and his friends come in to say hi. Hold on, I gotta find out where I'm at. Okay, Jen B, good night, sweetheart. Okay, Kelly Dawn, she's a nut job. I mean, right? This without a crystal ball. Oh my good lord. And then they had, oh God, what was that called? She wasn't allowed to delete anything from the internet. Nothing at all. You know, it was written in the law. If you're gonna make videos, you can't delete it. There's a lawsuit. You know, the girl goes and deletes everything, comes out, spurts off her mouth with baloney, and then deletes it. Like, she's gonna be in so much freaking trouble. KJ is going to find herself in a world of trouble. Tati's lawyer, yeah, is not someone to trifle with. I know, right? Yes, Sandra, you're in Nova Scotia. That's crazy. 15 degrees in Nova Scotia. Wow. Baby, you gotta turn it down when I'm talking. Thank you, darling.
I'm behind you.
You are.
So,
I got my alcoholic beverage, everybody.
cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers. Good night, Miss Sandra, love. I'm probably way behind right now. Janet's going to bed too. The order to not delete. Yes, that's right, Cosmic Slice. The order to not delete your poop, right? Oh my God, what a crazy time in the beauty world. And you know, it's like, can you imagine? Can you just imagine being so, I don't know what you can call it, but can you imagine if I couldn't imagine someone going to find my birth certificate, you know, to try to find the big T on me and then to turn around and say, well, I think her father's in a mafia because we can't find anything on him, you know. And I remember on one of the Facebook pages, somebody had posted something when Tati was, when Crystal Ball person came out and claimed that James had harmed his mom. I'm not going to say all of the words that she said. And I remember somebody wrote about it on a Facebook page. Like, oh my God, I'll never watch her again. Her husband is a common criminal and did all these bad things and stuff. And I remember going, wow, you're going to believe that? You know, like, oh, can I just grown, like, she's a grown woman, you know? And I don't know, to continue with the crap. It's insane. Tati's lawyer put a lot of sass in the newest response. I know, it was, and you know what the funny thing was? I tried to watch it last night and I fell asleep. And then I tried to watch it again this morning and I fell asleep. So when I got up, I watched it. And I was like, wow, this is insane. This is insane. You're just watching the stuff about Tati and Jeffree Star. I mean, you know, and she did. I mean, I read so many responses on Twitter and on Facebook of people saying, oh, I used to buy her vitamins and I'm never going to buy them again because this is who she is and this is who he is, her husband, and this is what Crystal Ball girl is saying, and I'm never going to buy anything again. Like, you know, she lost a lot of business, right? And I'm like, why is it always women? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's guys on the internet, there's men who do some crazy stuff, but they don't get canceled for it, you know? And I don't know. It's crazy. KJ came right out and said that Tati and James would never sue her because they had given her 4 cease and desist orders. I mean, God love them. They tried to say, listen, girl, you know, right? And then this came out on Christmas Eve, and I don't know. I'm just like, I like Tati. I do. I like her. I want her to come back to YouTube. I miss her videos. I've always been a fan. And I'm just thinking, in the 10 years that she was on YouTube, she never had drama until she got involved with a couple of people. And like everybody, she made a mistake. She said some things that were wrong and she made a mistake. But why is it that she's the only person who can't move on from that? She gets canceled when there's so many other people out there in the social media world that just do things every week that most sane people would never say or do, and they just continue. You know what I mean? Ugh, it's crazy. The beauty world is crazy. And I think if you watch more documentaries and listen to more of the bigger YouTubers talking about what it was like for them and stuff like that, there was a lot of cattiness. A lot of it. A lot of competition and stuff. Which is insane because there's enough room for everybody. Tati has taken the advice of her lawyers and staying off the internet. Yes, unlike KJ. She'll be back. I'm hoping that, she comes back once this is over and, people just, the haters just go away. Because they're still, still I read all these silly things, like somebody had wrote and under Emily's thing, well, Tati could have taken the picture by herself. She could have lied about not being in Washington. And I'm like, out of everything that you got from that motion and how a lawyer went through everything for you, that's what you got was Tati could have lied and took the picture herself. That's what you got. That was your comment, I just think some people are geared to hate and jealousy. And it's just, it's always, always a woman. Always. You know what I mean? That gets canceled. Can't come back. It's crazy. She'll be back, and I bet it'll be a life update video, and maybe she'll follow it with the launch. I hope so. I hope so, Cosmic Slice, because I think it's going to sell out. I think there are going to be so many people who want to support her. If she do come back with a launch, I think it's going to sell out like hotcakes. I think a lot of people will probably, because I know I've read a lot of people going, I was wrong as well. Like I was one of those people who believed all the worst things and blah, blah, blah. And everyone is human and everyone makes mistakes. We all do. You know what I mean? Why can't she be forgiven for her mistake that she made? She was forgiven by the person, And honestly, he was a bit of a shit, right? Can I say that word? I don't know, but he was, It wouldn't surprise you to see if she collabed with James Charles. That would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? If she came back and collabed with him. My lips are so dry. My lips, I don't know about you guys, my lips get so dry, I put lipstick on, and then it gets like really crusty right here, and I can't stand it. They're all busted. My lips here are just busted up. They're all chapped and busted. But it's just been the last couple of years with drama. It's just been insane. I wonder if it's going to be over. Once this is all over, I wonder if that's it for the, that field of YouTubers getting into drama. And I'm sure there's like drama in other places on YouTube too. There's a whole bunch of different communities, right? So I wonder if like there's drama in other communities. We just don't know about it. You had to buy some lip barrier repair balm for your chapped lips. Oh, mine are awful. This is my favorite. It's the Vaseline lip therapy one. I've tried the Laneige sleeping water cream mask and I tried the Bite Beauty stuff. I didn't like any of that. I found that made my lips worse. You've been using the Milk Makeup Melatonin Night Lip Mask. Never heard of that one. Never heard of the Milk one. Too much drama. Yes, Michelle. Right? Too much drama. I wasn't paying much attention to it until this Emily girl, the lawyer, started, who was a prosecutor at one point, or a district attorney at one point, started to break down the legalities of it all, and it became interesting. Oh, you have a humidifier? We have one out in our living room, which I suppose we can bring it into the bedroom at night. The La Roche-Posay Circaplast Barrier Repair Balm. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Kelly, you got a big tub of cocoa butter Vaseline for Amazon for $3. You love the stuff? Yes. This is the cocoa butter lip therapy. Whenever I have to make an Amazon order, and you know you need to spend $25 to get whatever you ordered to come the next day with Prime, I usually put this as an add-on. I have two. I have one in my purse, and one usually stays with me on my person. Hi, Miss Sylvie. How are you? Hi, Miss Lorinda. How are you? Merry Christmas, everybody. You really like La Roche-Posay? You just got a bonus discovery kit with your last shopper's order. That's what La Roche-Posay, I think, was the first. I think I bought a tinted moisturizer from them. The first one I ever bought. Did you know that Origins has a tinted moisturizer? My niece has it, and she wears it, and she loves it. Also, ColourPop's got 25% off. I think it was 30, now it's 25% off. Jaja said use the stuff called O'Keeffe's for working hands lotion. They make lip balm, and it works. Okay, anything like hand lotion, then wow. Okay, I'll keep a lookout for it. O'Keeffe's. Thank you, Lorinda. It's for dry, cracked hands and fingers. I wonder if it'll work on feet. My feet are brutal. My lips and my feet are brutal. And they're always like, if I put on Pat McGrath, the lipstick, the bullet lipstick I have from Pat McGrath is really, really dry. If I put that on, you can literally see every bump and curve and dried up mess that my lips are like down here. It's terrible. You're still waiting for your Hello Kitty collection to come in? Oh, wow, Kelly. I'm assuming it left the States and it's just waiting at customs. Hi, Martine. You're still here? Tarte Sugar Rush Butter Balm is really good on your dry lips. Okay. Oh, wow, Kelly. You ordered it on launch day. That box is called Beautylish. You mean the Lucky Box, Sylvie, that comes out once a year from Beautylish? Do you think the box coming tomorrow is worth buying for $130? You really just like a little makeup and mostly skin products. Okay, so there's not going to be any skincare products, I don't think, in that box. You might get a face mask. It's mostly makeup, and it's going to be about $150 Canadian because it's $98 for the box, and then we had to pay $20 for shipping. Convert that over, it's going to be about $150. It's mostly makeup. Skincare, you might get a face mask, maybe a moisturizer, but it's mostly makeup. And I guess it's up to the person. Like, I'm going to get it because I unbox, you know. And I'm hoping that it's going to be a lot freaking better than the last 2 years. But I think it's up to the person because there's always different things in the box. You know what I mean? Like, I can get a box that I can go, oh, this is a terrible box. But one of you might think, I love your box. Your box is great. Like, it's the best box I've seen. I'd wear it all. You know what I mean? So, like, it's up to the person. I just think that there's been a nice few things that came out this year, so I'm hoping to see some of those in the box. It's a gamble, and that's the thing. There's no spoilers. It's a gamble. You're gambling with your money, and you can't send it back if you don't like it, you know? It's been stuck in Calgary for a while now. Oh, wow. You're welcome, Sylvie Love. Okay, you don't love the ingredient list for Origins? Honestly, couldn't tell you if I ever looked at it. I'm scrolling, everybody. I missed something. Have I? Yes. So there is a foot mask at Shoppers Drug Mart, the Life brand. Oh my God, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. I actually bought two. And what did I do with it? Because you get two for $8. I gave one to Ian's friend for Christmas, and the other one, oh, I must have gave it to my niece. Did I give it to my niece? No. Did I give it to my boss? I think I have another one around here somewhere. It's the Life brand one. Oh my goodness. And it's the exfoliating one. So you put it on your feet. 4 days later, everything comes off. Yes, the foot peeling one from Life. And I have tried, like, I've bought masks from Amazon from different brands for $25 for one. Crap. This one at Shoppers Drug Mart, it's the Life brand. It's the yellow packaging. I think it's got a lemon on the front. It's an exfoliating foot mask. Oh my God, it's a foot peel. Seriously, when I got married, I did the mask on my feet on the Monday, got married on a Saturday. And I tell you, my wedding on Saturday, my feet were horrendous. Like, it was a focal point of my wedding when we were sitting down after it was over talking about my feet. All the girls were excited because it worked. But Ian, to this day, will still say stuff about my nasty feet on my wedding day. It was just peeling. Like, you can just take pieces of my feet and peel it. It was terrible. But it works. And you get two for $8. You have an insane amount of skincare. You need to stop buying stuff. And yes, and you usually get a high-end brush with the Luxebox. So either you might get a Wayne Goss brush or a Sonia G brush. I haven't tried the moisturizing mask because when I go, I usually get two of the peel-off ones because my daughter likes to do it. And I don't know. I think I must have given the other one to my boss for Christmas. Damn it, now I got to go get more. Yeah, your skin peels off. And they say on it, do not peel off your skin. They tell you to let that fall naturally, but it usually starts happening at 4 or 5 days later. And I think you're only supposed to leave it on your feet for like 25 minutes. I leave it on my feet for about an hour because my feet are just horrendous. But it's a really, really good mask. It's the Life brand at Shoppers Drug Mart. You know, when you walk in and Shoppers got all those Life brand masks, the face mask, eye mask, and then on the bottom, it's the big face mask or the big, there's a couple of feet masks, the moisturizing one and the peel off one. It's usually like on the side of an aisle somewhere. Your son bought you the premium Japan snack box for a year. Oh, yay. You haven't received it, but you can't wait. Oh, that's awesome. I skipped our box for the month of January. I don't know. We're debating if you want to get it again. I know the kids loved it and all, but it's going to cost me now, I think, like $50 maybe. So I'm not sure. Unless we just go down to like 5 snacks. But what kind of fun is 5 snacks, you know, in a family? I think if the box were just for me, 5 snacks would be good. You probably might get like 6 or 7. But with a family, you know, 10 plus is probably the best way to go. There's a bugger, though, because here in Canada, you got to pay for the shipping, right? Which ups that price. Right. Okay, everybody, I'm going to take off so I could have some fun with my hubby and his friends. The video you did was awesome. Oh, that I did. Thank you, Sylvie. I love trying new snacks. I wish they had more potato chips in there instead of like the biscuits and the chocolate, even though chocolate's good too. But I like trying different potato chips. Like Lay's potato chips are all around the world, and they have all kinds of different flavors. You're welcome, everybody. Have a great Christmas. I'm going to be doing a Christmas giveaway in the next couple of days. Maybe tomorrow, because I want to pick the winner of that on New Year's Eve. Remember, I'll be live New Year's Eve night, whenever that is. I'm assuming it's on a Friday. Right? I think. But I'll be live New Year's Eve as well at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to be doing a Christmas giveaway in the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that video. All right, everybody. Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.